Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I wanted to do a first impressions of a traveler's notebook that I received from a company called ZLYC. And I've seen this company in the Facebook groups. A lot of people talk about this company and how they're very reasonably priced. They reached out to me, asked to do a first impressions video. So here I am. They're actually on Amazon, so you can purchase their items on Amazon, and of course I will leave the links below. They ship out of China though, so for me, I live in Japan, and it came quite quickly, about a week. So right off the bat, as you can see, it is not the traditional original Midori traveler's notebook size. I guess it was my mistake when I was ordering. I assumed that it was the same size. It is smaller, and of course I will leave the dimensions below. So there is a mesh bag, very similar to the original Midori Traveler's Notebook. I'm sorry, the sunlight is coming in on this side, so hopefully it's not too distracting. So here it is. It comes with a pen pouch, which is nice. Let me just show you how big it is. So I have a Sharpie pen here, and it's about like that. First impression, sorry, this is like my fourth time filming. When I first opened it, I didn't notice the scent of the leather. I don't remember how it was with the original Midori, but I asked my husband, and he said to him it smells a lot like leather. Maybe it's just my nose, but I don't have this overwhelming scent of the leather, which is, it could be either good or bad. It does smell like it, it's just not overpowering or anything like that. And initially I remember thinking that I felt like there was some kind of residue on the leather. You can't really see it, but after touching it I felt like I needed to wash my hands. So as you can see, the one that I chose is different. It doesn't have the elastic closure. The reason I decided to go with this closure is because I wanted to see if this was sturdy or not, and it definitely is. It's not just glued or anything, but it's secure and it's very, very sturdy. One downside to this type of closure is obviously if you like to carry a lot of notebooks with you, then it will be quite limiting. This color that I chose is the dark red. Let me do it side by side with the original. It's very similar in color. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it's very similar in color. So this strap is secured to the back with a similar type of brass hardware. And then the brass continues here where the elastic is, as well as these two pieces down here, which I will explain a little bit later. The leather is flexible but sturdy and has structure to it. For me, I feel like it's similar to the original. Of course, the original one is a little bit more flexible because I've been using it for quite some time. But this is very similar in thickness as well. The difference I see here is that the original has this glaze finish to the edges, whereas this one does not. It's still finished with the rounded corners and everything, it just doesn't have that glazed finish. But I can imagine it becoming very similar to the original Midori Traveler's Notebook leather. The original one might be slightly thicker actually, but it's very comparable. So as you can see, this actually comes with quite a bit of inserts. It has 3 notebook inserts. So the first one is the lined, then it has a craft insert, which is really nice. I don't see this often. It has a craft folder and a blank insert. So if you are starting off with this whole traveler's notebook craze, I think this would be very, very good as a starter set, just to see how you like this system or not. Let me just take this out so that I can show you. It already includes the extra elastic as well, so you don't have to purchase one of the extra elastics. So as you can see, it has one elastic. The elastic is very sturdy and strong. I would even say it's thicker than the original one. And the elastic is closed by this little brass clasp. So it's not really showing any raw edges, I guess, which is nice. It's a nice touch. So it does, like I said, it comes with an extra elastic, so you don't have to purchase any extra ones. Then it holds the two notebooks together in the middle. I'm just gonna pull it through to show you. If you don't like it, you can always use your own. So as you can see, it holds 3 notebooks and 1 craft folder nicely inside. First impression, I'm really impressed. I love this size. It's slightly bigger than the passport size. I don't know, I'm starting to get really into the more portable sizes for some reason, but you can see the size comparison there. It's very, very portable. It fits really nicely in my hand. It's not too big, not too small. I really like the fact that it's very reasonably priced. It includes all the notebooks, it includes a folder, it includes the extra elastic, so it's kind of like a one-stop shop. You just purchase this and it comes all as a set, which is really nice to have. Also, I guess if you're like maybe a fountain pen user, or you have a special pen that you want to keep with it, you know, this is nice. It's a nice touch that it has a pen pouch as well. So that's my first impression of the ZLYC Traveler's Notebook. I hope you enjoyed watching. My husband actually voiced interest in using this, so he might use this for several months, or at least a month, and maybe I will report back to show you guys the wear and tear. So far, that residue that I mentioned in the beginning, it's kind of disappearing. I don't feel it as much anymore, which is a good sign. Anyways, I'm very impressed with this Traveler's Notebook. I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.